Ideas are easy, execution is difficult. OKRs are often a tool used by businesses, especially Google, who made them famous. In this video, I'd like to suggest that you can use the OKR concept with your own personal goals. They might help you to get your goals written really specifically so you have clear objectives and ways that you are going to make them a reality. Also, keep watching to the end of this video where you can download an OKR template, completely free, of course. The first question then is, what is an OKR? So we'll start with the O. The O means your objective. And think of your objective as the what, that is, what you want to achieve. You can also look at it as the direction you want to go in. And then the other part, the KR, means key results. So this is the how you are going to reach your objective. The idea behind key results is that they are black and white. You either meet them or you do not. In terms of converting our personal goals into OKRs, there are 3 steps that you can take. The first step is to just look at your goals. Some of your goals might be clearly stated as an objective, whereas others you need to rework them a little bit more. So that's step number 2. Consider your objectives and especially look at the ones that are just a bit too general and appear as if they are kind of wishes or dreams, and then you'll have to rewrite those into something more specific, an actual objective that you want to achieve. Once you have your objectives clear, of course, step number 3 is to write the key results. And this is all about brainstorming the milestones that represent your achievements on the way to getting your objective. Let's look at a simple example then. So obviously one of the common goals that we all have is to make more money, to increase my income, for example. Now, as an objective, that is pretty general, really. And you need to look at that objective and then think, well, what does it look like? What kind of objective is going to increase my income? And then, of course, you might come up with some ideas. For example, it might be create an online course, sell your art online, do some more freelance work, or whatever it is you think of. So here, your objective has gone from increase my income to something like create an online course. Once you have that clear objective, then of course it becomes a lot easier to write out the key results that you want to achieve on the way to reaching that objective. Here's another popular example. Let's say your goal is to reduce your credit card debt. Again, that's quite general, so you might want to think of different objectives related to that. That could be things like cut down on your spending, record everything that you spend, or, as we mentioned, increase your income so that you can pay off the credit card debt. As you can see, once you look at your goals and then you define objectives, you're probably going to get more than one objective related to that goal. And that's absolutely fine. There's no limit to the amount of OKRs that you can write. The only limitation really is practical limitation as to whether you think you can do them all. Or maybe you can write an OKR and you can put it aside. You don't have to do it immediately. The good idea behind this system, I think, is that it allows you to look at your goals and consider them systematically and turn them into real action plans that are going to help you achieve them. At the start of this video, I promised you a free OKR template. Just go to the description in the video and you can download it from there. It's completely free. A few more points about the OKR system. Firstly, don't worry if you get it wrong at the beginning. It's actually quite hard to judge things like what kind of results are achievable, what ones are perhaps more difficult to achieve. And you might be over optimistic or over pessimistic when you write your OKR for the first time. Don't worry about that. They're not fixed in stone. Just go through and rewrite them in a way that is better suited to your situation. Another point to note is that it's quite hard to see where an objective ends and where a key result starts. Once again, this might take a little bit of trial and error, and don't worry about it. Again, these are your OKRs. You can simply decide what the objective is and what the key results are. It's completely up to you to define each of these points. Lastly, I would also recommend using some mind mapping software or just draw your own mind map so that you can see how all of your OKRs are organized and relate to each other. That's today's video. Let me know in the comments if you are using OKRs and if this tool is helping you to get more serious with your goals. And of course, if you found this video useful, please subscribe to the channel and do the needful. Have a lovely day, morning, afternoon, or week. I'll see you in the next video.